Check this out. What does Bill Gates want?
Eventually, what we'll have is certificates of who's a recovered person, who's a vaccinated person, because you don't want people moving around the world where you'll have some countries that won't have it under control. Sadly, you don't want to completely block off the ability for those, people to go there and come back and move around.
National Adult Vaccine Plan was released in February of 2015, and at the same time, they introduced an implementation plan. And some of the things that have been burbling around in the background that haven't come to the forefront yet in terms of implementation are, if you're not fully vaccinated, will you be able to travel? Will you be able to renew your driver's license? Will you be able to go to a public place like a football game or a basketball game? Will you be able to go to a grocery store unless you can show that you are fully vaccinated? That's the type of plan that's coming down the road, and I just see these people as just needle-wheeling maniacs that every single person needs to be injected with every possible vaccine. And the adult vaccination plan actually has language in it that says that they want adults to demand and request their vaccines, and if they haven't demanded and requested them, that they will be offered to them. They will have financial incentives to give it, and it is to be required for every vaccine that's currently on the market and every vaccine in the future. And we know there are at least 140 vaccines in the developmental pipeline.
Okay, I'm going to play that again, guys. Listen to this. He's suggesting we need to have certificates for people who have recovered or been vaccinated. Certificates, like papers, an ID saying you've gotten the vaccination or you've recovered.
Eventually, what we'll have is certificates of who's a recovered person, who's a vaccinated person, because you don't want people moving around the world where you'll have some countries that won't have it under control. Sadly, you don't want to completely block off the ability for those, people to go there and come back.